I said months ago when this thing came out, K-pop Demon Hunters, I said if the Super Bowl does not sign these three girls, and these aren't the voice actors, they are the actual vocal talent, which is not uncommon, and this goes back Hollywood practice for decades on end, right? You have Audrey Hepburn didn't sing in My Fair Lady, somebody else did, right? And she lip synced to it. These are the actual girls that sing the songs, that the actual K-pop stars that were hired to be the voices and the vocals, not the voice actors, but the vocalists for Huntrix, okay? Which is like the most popular thing now on planet Earth by a long shot.
Yep.
When it comes to music. Biggest Thanksgiving Day, Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade viewership numbers of all time.
And that's in spite of the fact that I watched the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Lots of people I know watched it, and we all agreed it was the worst we had ever seen. It wasn't even, I mean, it was terrible until these ladies showed up.
That was it.
Yeah.
I mean, the parade itself was boring. I rarely ever watch it. My wife turns it on in the morning, and it's like, oh, look, the Mario balloon right at the beginning, we saw that. And then you could have turned it off. But somehow the audience for this was up significantly from last year.
Can't imagine why.
The number of young children that tuned in to watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade blew records apart. Oh, yeah, but, Bad Bunny's real popular, too. He's real popular in the rest. I was like, if you're going to sit here and try to tell me that Bad Bunny has even 5% the popularity of
Nope.
K-pop Demon Hunters,
Nope.
you are smoking crack.
Preach it, Valiant.
Okay?
Preach it.
You are delusional, and you're a moron if you think that these two things are even remotely close. Nobody knew who the hell they announced this fruit bag to come on. This guy who hates ICE, hates America, clearly hates white people. He's exactly the kind of act you want to put on the Super Bowl halftime show right now in 2026 coming up, right? It's perfect. But this is what you get when you're in the NFL and you hire a little boy like Jay-Z to go run your program, and you're going to wind up with nothing but Jay-Z trash.
What's the ratings differential if you have Bad Bunny versus Huntrix? What do you think the ratings difference is there?
You'd have double the audience with Huntrix for the Super Bowl halftime show. At least
they need to go beg right now. They need to say, "Listen, we screwed up.
It's too late.
We're gonna Bad Bunny's gonna be there. Okay, we're stuck with this, but we need you. You're gonna drop out of a plane. I don't care what it takes to get you there. It's still gonna be Bad Bunny's show, but he's getting 30% of the airtime because we have to have you, please." That's what they need to do.
Well, I saw a comment somebody made under one of my posts. It was actually, I'd kind of forgotten about it. So I made this post. This was before. I had no idea what the ratings were. This was that morning. This was Thanksgiving morning. I'm standing in my den. I'm recording this on my iPhone, playing live on my TV set. Posted it and made the comment right there. The Super Bowl could have done this and shattered every viewership record for a halftime show they ever had. I didn't know what the ratings were. The next day, here's the reality. All-time record high, youth viewership up over 20%. K-pop Demon Hunters, again, Super Bowl effed up, what'd I tell you?
You know what they could do, Valiant?
Mm-hmm.
They need to send Huntrix out there, Super Bowl 2026, with Jack Black doing his Minecraft and Bowser crap. Just go full-blown for the youth and for the ladies. And well, listen, Bad Bunny has nothing on that duo.
I was going to say, here's the thing. The most financially lucrative audience that the NFL has, and it's not a secret, is middle-class, suburban white men. And that's landslide large.
You wouldn't know anything about that demo. Don't fake it. Don't pretend.
Nope. So, when you put somebody like, oh, well, Bad Bunny's real popular outside of the U.S. I'm sorry, isn't this a freaking U.S. sport? It's sport isn't played anywhere else in the world. And again, if you want to tell me that, okay, Bad Bunny's going to bring in what? Some people just watch the Super Bowl halftime show because they don't turn it off like I do. I don't even watch the Super Bowl as it is. I haven't watched the Super Bowl in it's probably been 6-7 years at least. But when I was watching it, generally speaking, the halftime show would come on, and with rare exception, I would just turn it off. I'd go watch something else for 30 minutes and go kill time and then come back later. Because most of the time, I didn't know who the hell that they were talking about that was playing, never heard of them. Or it was somebody does kind of music that I don't care. When you already had staring you in the face, like the biggest musical phenomenon that has been in, I don't know, a decade or more. I mean, at the top of the Spotify charts, everything charts, all this kind of stuff, the most watched thing on Netflix now by what, nearly 2-1? Like, it's not even close anymore. Like, the number of views that has occurred for K-pop Demon Hunters is now nearly twice as much as the previous record holder that was there for years. You got Mattel and Hasbro tripping over themselves, doing something unprecedented where the two biggest rivals in the toy industry agreed to work together for the first time in ever to share the license for K-pop Demon Hunters. You have all this stuff. And the Super Bowl was like, we have the largest television show on earth every year. We're going to go get this guy that most of our white American audience, who is paying our bills, most of it, has never heard of.
The Latinos don't listen to him either. They don't like him either. But it's the NFL, Valiant.
They could have had Huntrix, even just for part of it, go out there and do it. It was hilarious to me.
It's the NFL.
This is one of the worst decisions I've ever heard of. And sure enough, they go out and they do the Macy's Thanks. Who watches Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? No, I don't know anybody who does. They put it on in the background or something like this. It's cannon fodder that you put on television in the morning that nobody's really watching while you're getting ready for Thanksgiving lunch dinner, right? You're in the kitchen, you're cooking, you're trying to get the kids up, you're trying to get them dressed, you got to leave to go. And this is what happens in my house for years. The thing goes on the TV. It's like the dog show after that. Nobody watches that.
You're supposed to glance over it while you're basting the turkey and go, oh, Al Roker's still a thing. Cool.
Right, exactly. That's it. Nobody's really watching. Let me tell you what, people really watch this one. They really, really watch this one. And it was funny reading through the article. They were like, wow, this is so great. And you had to really dig down into it because they didn't seem to know, well, what may have caused this phenomenon this year.
What is this thing?
Now, somebody said, and this was a great idea, and it might have been in one of these comments under here. I think it was. Netflix, who has the Christmas Day game, needs to do a halftime show on the Christmas Day game with Huntrix.
It's a good idea. I like it.
I'm hoping I'm hoping that they just saw what happened at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and are like, how fast can we get this together, Sony? Make sure you're subscribed to Valiant Renegade and join us every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern for the live show.